There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
You were making $50 a month. Someone was trying to.
What is going on, entertainers? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? What is going on? Y'all getting updates by the minute. I'm getting updates by the minute of the stuff that's going on. How y'all doing tonight? Hey Earl, hey Dwayne. Okay, so you already know Milan went live just a minute ago, and not a minute ago, like some hours ago, and just went off on the Milan tangent. Hey y'all, I feel set up, y'all. I feel set up, and I gotta call Cardi B because he's gonna apologize to me on he's gonna apologize to me on my behalf for you guys not liking the video. Okay? Right? He's gonna apologize on my behalf because I feel set up. So until we get, let's say, 20 likes, she's gonna apologize for me.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
That's more like it. See, it worked. That's gonna be my new thing now. Okay, much better. Okay, that's gonna be my new thing now. I apologize. Wait, you guys can hear me? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure, y'all. I'm good, Jaguar. Just want to make sure I'm good. If I start popping my ish and doing me a big one. Okay. All right. So the first thing I wanted to start talking about is Milan's live. As you guys know, he does the usual, starts going off on a tangent, telling us stuff that we've heard a million times before. Like sometimes I don't know why he does this, because it's like I could pull up at least 5,000 lives of him saying the same thing over and over and over again, regurgitating the same information. It's like we all hear it. You get what I'm saying? We already heard it before, Milan. One of the first things he talked about was let me take him off because where YouTube be? Here's a oh yeah. One of the first things he talked about was Natalie claiming to sleep, him claiming Natalie tried to get in his pants and try the toy that he sells in person, right? I do believe it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason why I feel like at that time Natalie was hot in the pants, you know, she was very probably sex deprived, and like Milan's just there, you know, you get what I'm saying? Milan's just there, and he has he's wearing these gray sweatpants, just walking around, and Natalie got intrigued. I could just really see that happening. So when Milan, this isn't the first time Milan has allegedly like claimed this. Like, I would believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it 100%. I feel like it was probably just a weak moment for Natalie, and she just wanted some schlong. Okay, she wanted some schlong because y'all know Milan got a big pace. Okay, so I do believe that. Another thing he talked about was him scouting, was Zeus scouts boys to be on Bad Boys, which we all knew that. So I'm like, another information that we all knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of stuff that he kind of regurgitated. He even showed text message proof of people from Zeus and everything just telling him, oh, what about this friend? Can he be on the show? What about that friend? Can he be on the show? What about this friend? Can he be on the show? So all those boys that showed up for those auditions, a waste of time. Y'all stood in that hotline in that hot sun for nothing. Okay. All right. So Milan is Chicago's worst gangster. All right, I am going to drop the link, you guys, if anybody wants to give your opinion on the topics that you guys see in the thumbnail, okay? All right, so another thing that he also said in the live too, he talked about the whole Cardi B thing. So this is the audio that you guys heard. When I tell you, when he played that audio, I fell out so hard. Take a listen. And while you guys listen, make sure you guys hit that like button. There's 71 of you guys in here, so make sure you guys run up that like button. Okay, this is going to be something y'all going to hear a lot from now on when them likes don't match them views. Okay, that's what's going to happen. So he played this audio recording because if you guys don't know, Gutta K was in the video about to get jumped. So Cardi is a big Gutta K fan. She's done the TikToks with the "Ain't nobody with me," like. That's why you always see him go Barty game, Barty game, Barty game. So she went on Armand Wiggins' Instagram page because he posted about it. It was basically like, oh, that's so crazy how y'all try to jump him. He's mad, small, and feminine, blase, blase, blase. So I guess Milan decided to hit up Cardi B like, you don't know all the facts. Sent Cardi B the video because I'm not uploading the live on my channel because he curses throughout the whole thing and half naked and no. So he put the video up through Cardi's phone. He sent the video to Cardi of basically Gutta K be like, you know, I sent you the phone like ding, 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 ding. Basically saying, insinuating like, hey Jonathan, I gave you the plug on Milan and Rio that they was alone. There's no security at home. This is your prime opportunity to knock them in their ish. So that's when Jonathan pulled up after getting that call from Gutta. So once Cardi B saw this video, she took it back and apologized.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to. Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, Cardi's so funny for that. I'm sorry. Listen, you could be a bard and still find Cardi funny because she's unintentionally funny. Those are the people that are the funniest. They don't gotta try. They don't gotta, like put effort into it. They just talk and you just start laughing. You know what I'm saying? You just start laughing. That's what's so funny about Milan. I mean, that's what's so funny about Cardi. Like, oh my God. When I tell you when I heard that, I was like, no, this got to be a soundbite. This got to be a soundbite. And then another thing he also addressed was Anthony being fake. He talked about him basically being in his comments being like, oh, Gutta stole your glasses, Gutta stole this from you, Gutta did this, Gutta did that. But then when the whole fight thing happened and the video was shown, he was basically like, oh, that's what that's what Milan gets. Him and Rio and Milan need to get their butts whooped, blase, blase, blase. Basically switching up. Like one day you are after Gutta, but then one day you're after Milan and Rio. So it's kind of like pick a side, pick a side. You pick the side and lit that up. You pick a side. So that's how he basically felt. So went off on a whole lot of more tangents, more than just that. To be honest, it was just a lot. Like it was at least over an hour. He kept calling Natalie big and FAT every 2 seconds. She's like, fatty. Yeah, that's what you get, fatty. And I'm like, you could come harder than that, Milan. Come on now. Like, there's a lot more you could kind of joke about Natalie about than her just gained more weight than what she weighed in the past. Like, come on now. Come on. Milan. Milan's so stuck in proving himself that he don't want to see it. Anthony was one of the wackest. 90 people in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see before I go on. Cause now I got Cardi to apologize for me, okay? Cause y'all setting me up. Y'all setting me up, and I need to call Cardi again because y'all setting me up with not liking the video.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
All right. She's gonna keep apologizing for me on my behalf for y'all not liking the video. Oh yeah. So then this is the interesting thing that he talked about was the lawsuit. So this made sense, and I think this did actually happen. So he basically made it seem as if Zeus and Natalie or whatever, they took him to court, and they basically what they took him to court for was not being able to be on another reality show, not for the bad boy's name. So he claimed in the live that basically Natalie lied and made it seem like he changed hot bad boys of Atlanta to hot boys of Atlanta because he just wanted to, not because he lost a lawsuit. So he said the reason why they went to court is because it was due to the non-compete closure that he signed through Zeus, saying like, hey, I can't go on another reality show within the year of the air date. So this Bad Boys aired this year, so technically I guess he wasn't supposed to be on another reality show. Even if it's his own reality show, it's a non-complete disclosure. A lot of people and a lot of reality shows make their contestants sign this. Big Brother does that, Survivor, like a lot of reality shows, they make you sign that non-compete because they don't want you to be the face of multiple reality shows because it's competition, aka non-compete. Okay, so yeah. So I don't. This is the thing with the whole with the Hot Boys thing. I just don't see him just changing the name for no reason though. Like, what would be the whole point of changing it to the Hot Boys of Atlanta? Because let me tell y'all something. The show ain't it. Okay, Milan, you tried. You put your best effort forward, but it's boring. It's so boring, and like the storyline seems slow. The first couple of episodes were like 24 minutes like each, not even 30 minutes, y'all. It's like I low-key want a refund. You get what I'm saying? Like I want my money back. You got Mula on there still doing the same old. And y'all, I watched the latest episode, you guys, and then like just watching it, I'm just like, should I keep recapping this show? Because I only recap it for you guys. You guys know that, right? It's only because of you guys I recap the show. I don't do it just for the because I want to keep up with everybody. It's like because you guys are like, oh, I want to see what it's about. If you like it, I might check it out. So I'm like, okay, I just keep recapping it. Y'all, this episode, you guys, they have Moolah. I don't know if this was scripted or what. It was some girl that I guess Moolah was messing with. So the girl was like waiting. Well, they were playing basketball or something, the Hot Boys. So they came, the group of them, and then Moolah was arguing with the girl. So Moolah was just like, "What do you mean, bro? Like you talking about all that? You talking all that ish, man?" He was like, "I didn't even make it official. You're not even my girl." And then she was just like, "What do you mean? We have this sex? We doing all these things. I'm supposed to be your girl." He was like, "But we never made it official, though. You getting your feelings? What do you mean?" I was like, "Bro." was so funny. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then she was just like, it's okay, it's cool. Like she was about to walk away. She was getting mad. She was like, it's okay. I'ma just not mess with you then. I'ma just not mess with you. Like it's cool. Like it don't even gotta be like that, Mula. Like it's okay. And then he was like, no, come here, bro. Come here. I like you. No. He was like, I don't want to see you with nobody else, bro. I don't want to see you with nobody else. I was like, I guess this is the way to show that the only sexuality that Mula is talking is straight. I might keep doing the recaps, but I don't know. And this is what I think I'm gonna end up doing, you guys. I'm gonna end up putting Big Lex's Baddies collection next in the same video with Milan show. I think that's what I'm just gonna end up doing, because they're both like super ratchet, more than Zeus, in my opinion. The only thing one of the girls that I like on Big Lex's Baddie collection last night was that British girl. She was just like, Big Baddies collection. She was just like, we over here fighting, Fetty, she fought Huckleberry. Huckleberry fought Dreams, Dreams, fought Pink, so Pink, her British accent was everything because it's so thick. I was like, yes, I love people with accents. It was I would have produced a show called Real Housewives of the Internet. You gonna have to send it to me. Go ahead and send it to me. Go ahead and send it to me. Okay, you go ahead and send it to me. Go ahead and send it to me. All right. And another thing that he talked about was Gutta K being signed on Megan's old label. So this I found interesting because that Megan's old label, she doesn't really mess with anymore because they did her wrong, everything like that. And he claimed that Gutta K, the only thing he got out of signing with them is a deal in an apartment that he got nothing from, allegedly. Right? Like basically he didn't get anything but an apartment. I said, oh, they giving out apartments. I want a new apartment. Let me what? Sign on the dotted line. Give me a new apartment, you guys. Here's a picture of you guys with him and the label. So I guess I don't know if this was the day that they made things, I guess, official between them as like business/musical partners. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so you see in this picture right here, Megan's old label head. There's Carl Crawford right there. You guys don't know Carl Crawford, that's Evelyn's baby father, okay? Daughter, they have a daughter. You talking about my daughter? It's just an interesting tidbit. That's what I'm saying. I'll take a free apartment any freaking day. Seriously. Say, gotta be editing. A lot of these Zeus stars do. Just a lot of these celebrities in general, to be honest. But yeah. Ronnie said, I'm 3 minutes behind, but I think Milan chose to change the name because people might think it's a Zeus-related show because it's legit the same name. So it makes sense for Milan to have changed the name. That's a good point. But it's just weird because during the whole show, they mention bad boys. They keep saying bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. So next season, when he casts, he's going to make sure that they don't say bad boys and they say hot boys, hot boys, hot boys. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it puts him in a weird spot for seasons to come because these boys, they're gonna claim bad boy. They're not gonna say I'm a hot boy. Like nobody says that. Gia posted a BGC story time. Oh, Gia BGC 8. Oh, we haven't heard from her in a minute. I can't wait to check that out. I couldn't take her serious with the accent. Listen, that British girl on Big Lex's Baddies collection. She said, we're the baddest in here. He was like, yeah, Dreams. She fought. I like when she was running down the fights. That was the funniest to me. When she was running down basically who fought so far, I was like, y'all just need to make her be a referee and screw her even fighting. Because I don't want to see her get beat up because she's so pretty. I'm like, oh, I can't picture her getting into a fight. Like, imagine them knocking her in the face. She'd be like, hey, my God, my eye. Oh, no. I can't say. I'm just like, not LA. Like, it's just not gonna work. Like, I just can't imagine her fighting any of them, like, at all. But let me know what you guys think if I need to still continue Hot Boys, because every time I post a recap, you guys, y'all don't be here for it in the comments. Y'all be like, oh my God, da, 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 da. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all be here for me recapping it, but like, y'all don't be here for the show. But y'all do tune in, so that's why I'm just gonna mash up Big Lex and Milan's show together. That's what I'm just gonna end up doing. And then also, that's it for Milan's thing. It was just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, just about Natalie and everything like that. It's claimed that Natalie went through all these networks to try to pitch the show, which we all know. Okay, so that was nothing like surprising to us at all. All right. Said Big Lex sister press to be having a moment. Kalani, you say you're waiting on Wet Wet. I'm gonna get to that next, but before I get to that, y'all, Cardi told me that she's gonna apologize on my behalf for the likes not matching the views. Okay, because we have 134 people in here. We only have 58 likes, so we need to get those likes up. So until then, she's gonna be saying sorry for me, y'all.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Okay, y'all gonna be apologize when I go ghost on this platform. I'm telling y'all. So I need to check y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Wet Wet. You guys are probably wondering, why did you go in on Wet Wet the way that you did? Listen, Wet Wet did some low down stuff, especially with her being so cool and kiki with some of the Bobby Lights boys. She did some messed up stuff that I didn't agree with. So basically what she did was I guess somebody from the cast told her that someone was spreading STDs in the house, something to that sort. She doesn't say who. This is why it made me mad, because I feel like she just made this up out of nowhere. So she DMs Crouton and says, hey Crouton, somebody told me this. Can you confirm? And then he was just like, no, I don't have anything, but just look at the cast picture. Maybe you might figure it out, right? Basically, kind of confirming it, but then Wet Wet just took that as the gospel. She's like, oh yes, somebody has it. Da, 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 da. So she posts on Instagram that DM, exposes Crouton, made Crouton look really, really stupid, right? And then afterwards, Jameson, you guys, hopped on a live with Dingaling, Soul, and Rel joined for a little bit. When I tell y'all Jameson was going off, I would play it, but like I said, YouTube be playing games. But I am going to play a little bit of Wet Wet and Jameson, and also Big Burr and Wet Wet. And you guys will see why I got pissed, because they tried to logically explain to her why it's not right for you to put that out there about them, and she just didn't care, okay? But Jameson, y'all, he was just like, let me tell you something, Miss Wet Wet. Let me tell you something. You're out of line. You're out of line, okay? Let me tell you this shit, Wet Wet. Yeah. Shoot, he was just like, you look like SpongeBob, and your best friend is Patrick, okay? It was so funny. I was like, oh, get her, Jade. Get her. And that's all what? That's all what? Oh, my mama. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of the live, you guys. I will be skipping around just due to a little bit of profanity that was used during the live, okay? All right.
Now talk your shit, Miss Rebecca.
It's a beautiful day out here.
Uh-huh.
What's up, James? Hey, Big Bird.
Uh-huh. Now what's really good?
It's a beautiful day out here.
It's a beautiful day. Now talk your shit, Miss Rebecca, because I've heard all kind of shit. When you talk about one person, you're talking about the cast, especially when it's allegations, especially if it's rumors and it's lies. So why would you even try to bring that? Why would you even try to bring fucking that? Girl, hold on.
So he really went in around that time. And of course, Wet's not going to take the best approach to that. I get that because he was going off on her, reading her down. Like, I'm talking about like down boots. Down, 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 down. Like, it was really bad. And the thing that made me mad is because Wet tried to act nonchalant out there. Like, she put out a rumor about like something so little, like a cast member was sleeping with another cast member. Okay, like we all laugh about the handler and everything like that, but something like that's so serious that's a legal thing. You didn't see what happened to Tasha K. Now she in Africa somewhere. Okay, she's like, oh, I'm going live on my website. You know, that Amal Wiggins, that motherfucker. But let me tell you something. You know, Cardi B, she's still not getting a dime out of me. So it's like her only shtick now, and her reputation is going to be known as spreading a lie about Cardi B. So it's like, and it wasn't worth it because now Miss Wet's page is deleted. If you guys don't know, Zeus Hottest Tea deleted, got deleted before Wet's page got taken down. And I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, they get paid by Zeus and blah, blah, blah. I can confirm to you Wet doesn't. Because somebody I spoke to today that's very close, and it's not a cast member. It's somebody like, hi, she's not getting paid for any of this. Like, I'm talking about none of it. So all these times you see her going on live and all that stuff, she's not getting a dime. Thank you. Speaking of the dimes, thank you, Shayla Dunlap, for the $4.99 super chat. Yeah, she's not getting paid like a dime. Okay, like a penny. That's why it pisses me off, because I'm like, why are you doing this? So Big Burr hopped on there and tried to be reasonable. It was basically like, what's going on? Like, you shouldn't be saying this and stuff like that. And look at her reaction, you guys. She just could care less.
Who make their live?
Y'all know.
That's what I'm.
But it wasn't denied.
But from one person. But from one person though, that don't even make sense because
he's been there. Crouton is in the house still, so obviously he knows something. And I did have some cast members that I'm not gonna say that they know a little.
You might as well tell.
That's what I'm. But okay, but who said that? If you already threw Crouton under the bus on the page, so. Who actually said that's the truth?
Y'all know.
No, we don't. That's what I'm.
Y'all know.
No, we wouldn't be this upset if this was like
yeah,
a
they
fact.
don't know.
That's the problem. You got content creators who make their living off of what they do. And this is like career ruining. That's why I'm like what is that? Like who said that?
Well, I'm not dropping any names.
Why?
You got the whole cast members, man, so you might as well just tell them which one.
Then they just gonna be mad. If it don't apply, then it's.
Oh yeah, my bad. I keep muting myself so it don't echo for you guys. I was saying the person at the bottom next to Big Burr is Zeus Hottest Tea. So Zeus Hottest Tea, you guys, is the guy that's at the bottom. And to me, I don't really mess with him because I feel like you keep encouraging Wet to do some of the stuff that she's doing, especially this. Him getting deleted, you should have really told her, like, hey, you can't do this anymore. Like, you can't put this stuff out there. Like, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. You get what I'm saying? But it's like he just encourages it, to be honest. And if he's part of the community, it's even worse. But I don't know that for facts. So he could just be a straight man that has a blog called Zeus Hottest Tea. Let me continue.
Then let it fly. If it don't apply,
but that's the thing. It's not about it just not applying. It's about the fact that it's not true, and that kind of rumor ruins lives. And you look like you don't care, and that's so fucked up.
It's not that I'm not caring. I just feel like what I'm doing is blogging. Okay, I brought some tea. Okay, I said allegedly.
See, and this is the problem, you guys, with everything, with YouTube, with Instagram blogging, and everything. People think that they could say anything and just put allegedly to it without a little bit of a fact. and they call themselves bloggers, and half the time they're not getting paid for it. They're not making any source of income or revenue, nothing. They just talk, have a page up, and they're blogging. That's the problem. That's why they don't respect YouTubers anymore. Like YouTubers used to be so respected back then. YouTubers and people that used to make content like on websites and report news and stuff like that, they used to be so respected back then. Now it's as if like we're jokes because of people like that. You heard what she said? She said, I'm blogging, and I said allegedly in front of it. That's the problem. That's why every 2 seconds you get everybody trying to sue. You could say, somebody lips is ashy, and then next thing you know, oh, you just said I had a health condition on my lip. I'm suing you. So that's the problem. Like people like that, seriously. And y'all keep making fun of Jameson's lips, you guys. Stop. Leave Jameson alone, y'all. Jameson was very heated. Okay. At the end of the day, he couldn't grab his chapstick fast enough, and he did what he had to do, okay? Which is tell Miss Wet Wet about herself, all right? So leave Jameson alone. Let's continue, you guys, with the video, okay?
Okay. I Crouton hit my inbox last night talking about, so who has an STD and who's passing around the house? I responded to him this morning, which y'all see on the post, and he said what he said. So basically him not denying, and he never said, oh, well, this never even happened. I never heard nothing about it. He never said none of that. So that right there says, basically he's confirming it. I'm just saying. So allegedly, like I said, it went from allegedly to fact. He was in the house. He did not say not one time that it did not.
Who said somebody had an STD passing around the house? Because that's a whole broad statement. Passing an STD around the house full of people who weren't having sex? That makes no sense.
Well, people was getting it. Obviously, if it came to me and it was never denied, obviously people was doing.
But how come you can't just say who told you that? I mean, just so we know. So we know, because it don't make sense.
Because that's not what I'm gonna do.
But us as a cast, we should be able to know that, right?
Y'all gotta do y'all research and figure it out, just like how I did my research.
Well, one of y'all cast members was real messy.
That's not research. Somebody came and told you, and then you question the person who's.
Somebody came and told me, and I did my research.
And y'all, I don't believe Wet Wet. I feel like she just made this out of nowhere. Oh, we got 200 people in the chat. We got 200 people in the chat. I don't believe Wet Wet. I feel like she made this out of thin air. I don't believe none of this happened at all. I don't feel anybody came to her and said anything. Like, I don't believe anybody came to her and was just like, oh, da-da-da-da. Like, I don't believe it at all. Like, I think she came this out of thin air. Crouton's an idiot. And basically was like, oh, yeah, I guess. You get what I'm saying? And what research? What research? It's 202 people in here. Y'all, Cardi B told me she's going to apologize on my behalf because the likes do not match the views. Okay, so we're going to listen to her apologize while you guys hit those likes, and then we'll continue.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
Milan, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play. Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one.
Okay, so the likes went up. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. That's all I need for you guys to do. Thank you guys so much. I am going to bring up Nia Renee. Please refrain from using profanity, please. What's going on, Nia?
Hey. Oh my God, I'm so glad I caught this live.
What do you think of the topics I talked about so far?
I did not know that Wet Wet was like talking about the boys from Bobby Light show like that until I saw your first video on it. And then I went to I think it was Zeus Network T or some T page, and then I saw the video and I was like, what would possess her to even like start a rumor like this? Because
Right.
that's all it is. Like Wet Wet pulled this out of her ASS,
Yeah,
and
I do not
that's
believe what he
exactly
told her.
I don't. Why would anybody from Bobby Light show talk to her of all people?
Right. It just
Like,
doesn't
I
make
don't understand
sense.
it. It definitely doesn't make sense. And I don't care what Crouton told her. That was not a confirmation. Unless he straight up said, yes, somebody in the house gave such and such an STD and this is what happened. I don't even know why you would run with that story. It just doesn't make sense.
Right. And then also, she's saying she had confirmation and it went from alleged to facts. Unless somebody showed you, unless somebody told you all the cast test results from whatever
I was just
lab.
about to say, unless you see a STD test results, baby, there
Right.
is no
Then you
fact.
could confirm that. That's why she
That
lost
is
her
not
respect
a
for you.
fact.
And
And then
she's
I do want to scoot it back. Oh, what happened?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, I want to scoot back to what you were saying earlier,
Mhm.
about the like Milan and Anthony and Gutta K stuff, because
Yeah.
I didn't hop in earlier. I was watching though, and I just don't understand why Milan is still doing this like fake beef with everybody that he was on Bad Boys with. I'm not understanding. Like, once you got your own show, isn't it like capped for that? Isn't it done?
Mhm.
Aren't we over that?
I feel like he still holds a grudge to what Zeus did for him, and like I low-key feel like he need therapy for it. Like I feel like it traumatized him. You don't know why? I feel like Milan's been betrayed a lot of his life. There's been something out there. I remember was Anthony spoke about this about him like suing his mom or something to that sort. So I feel like he's been betrayed so much. Plus, he didn't end up in Love and Hip Hop on a good note. Like he didn't leave on a good note because he felt like he was got like a bad edit or whatever. So I feel like he's been betrayed so much that he's getting tired of it. That's what I think.
I definitely think that Zeus like put the battery in his back to make it seem like, he was gonna be the HNIC of the house. And it wasn't like that once Jonathan got there. He automatically bumped heads because Jonathan is a bigger, better name. Like, more people know him.
Right.
So I definitely think Zeus put the battery in his back. But at this point, like, get over it. You got your own show. It's on a different network. Why are we like still speaking on it? Zeus is petty. And Zeus and Lamel are very petty, very childish. I can't understand why Lamel is going back and forth with people that was like part of his cast, like people that were on your payroll and are technically still under contract with you. It doesn't make sense.
Are you tuned into the Hot Boys of Atlanta?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry.
I had to
I'm
ask.
not
I had
watching
to
it. I'm
ask.
not watching it. I'm not paying for another streaming service, and I'm not watching it.
Listen, the amount of streaming services that I'm paying for right now, I'm going to end up in the
Look, I
hole.
just
Okay.
had to pay to watch Big Lex Betty's collection, and I'm hoping you do a live about that because I need to talk about it with somebody.
Yes, I
So
will. I will. I
I'm
want to do like a. That's why I was saying earlier. I'm gonna do like a collab with it. Like do the Hot Boys of Atlanta with Big Legs Baddies Collection in one video all together. So that way, yeah.
okay, cool. Because I'm waiting on that live because we definitely need to talk about these first 2 episodes. Because baby,
Definitely, it was good. It was good. Any final thoughts?
I really this whole situation made me look at Wet Wet really different. Like, I really liked her, and I don't like the whole stigma behind STDs when it comes to Black queer people as a part of the community. So that shit just really, that stuff just really bothered me when she like basically pulled this out of her flat booty.
And it's sad because her page is gone. So it's like, was it worth it for you to do that? And now your page is
Yeah, exactly. Was it worth
understand.
it?
Like a lot of people watch you, so it's like, come on now. Like you really had to think twice before posting something like that because now your page is gone, and you know it's not easy to get an Instagram page back.
Yeah, that's gone. That's dead for that. She got to start all over again.
Hopefully, she's gonna come in with that like that.
Maybe she know to keep her mouth closed this time.
All right, thank you so much for joining. Good night. All right, you guys. All right, so for real, how you get dropped by your own jacket, for real. Y'all still stuck on Natalie tripping and falling on her buttocks. Okay, so that was it for the whole wet thing. That's why I went in, because it's like you didn't have any facts, and it's like you're ruining the real blogger game. Like, you making us look like a joke, and I don't like that, because we put a lot of time, the real YouTubers and people who do this, like, you feel me, for real, you make us look stupid, like, as hell, because like you have no facts, like, at all. So it's annoying. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Jayla. So I feel like, here's the thing, I was looking at Jayla's post, right? I feel like she should never did baddies. You don't know why? She should never did baddies, like, at all. Like, at all. Oh, and before I get on to Jayla, let me tell you guys something so funny. Natalie, you guys, was live for like half of the day today, right? Some of my entertainers told me I only caught like the end of it, right? She went live today for like a long period of time, and she addressed the whole Milan and the Gutta thing, and Milan being on Bego. When I tell you Natalie is one of the funniest people, take a look at what she had to say. When I tell it was, take a look.
The bad boy reunion now. We don't have a bad boy reunion because he's scared. Why? Because he don't want to have the same smoke with Jonathan. Why? Because he wants to bully and pick on hookers like Gutta. They have it. This is the weirdest part of it all. I get people want to be on these lives and apps, but he goes home and he gets on Bego. He sits in the same seat, like if he's like a gamer, like the gamers that they sit there. Can't stand video games like that. And like dragons fly across the screen. And they're like, rah, points. Rah, keep going. Rah, you got a point. Rah, you get coins. Look out of here with that Bego shit, bitch. Like,
listen, this is why I feel like Natalie is, I don't care what anybody says about her. She's funny. Like, I always will find her funny. Like, that is hilarious. Because it's true. Like, when you're on Bego, which I don't even get on Bego, but I see clips of people on Bego, and it's like when they're talking, you see this animation just go, and I'm just like, whoa. What's going on? They're talking, and then you just see a snake with two heads come out. Woo, fire come out. But apparently a lot of people on Bego make a lot of money, so I can't laugh, because I think that they make more than YouTubers, to be honest. So let me not laugh too hard, to be honest. But it is funny seeing somebody talk about it, because I've always thought about that with Bego, like how it's funny with the animations jumping out of nowhere and flying on people. Elite, you said, I feel like Tasha K messed it up for all of y'all. Now people think they can sue over an opinion. Exactly. That's why it makes me mad. Like, people putting stuff like this, never put out something that could be used legally against you. Like, that's dumb. That's really dumb. Like, come on. That's the quickest way to get deleted. That's the quickest way to freaking get attacked. Like, no. Natalie, yeah, she is hilarious. She said, there's dragons. She was like, I hate that video stuff. Shout out to Marissa promoting me in the comments, you guys. She said, Pierre is a talented photographer. Check out his work on Instagram. Y'all check out my work on Instagram and hit those likes, okay? Speaking of that, I think it's the time for Cardi to give me another apology and for y'all to run them likes up, because there's 200 of you guys in here. Please run up them likes, because the likes do not match the views.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize.
Okay. She gonna keep apologizing on my behalf, on the behalf of me and the entertainers, for you guys not running up those likes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I wanted to say I felt like Jayla shouldn't have done baddies, because I feel like she had the potential, or has the potential, to be like a Ari. And it's really based off of this picture. Like, I was looking at this picture, right, you guys, and I was just like, wow, like she really could be big, because she made like the cover of not the cover, but she got featured on WSJ magazine. And just take a look at here, right here. Okay, because of the eyebrows. So a lot of people were coming for her, dyeing the eyebrows and everything with the hair and everything like that. A lot of people didn't like it. But y'all, she got featured in a magazine, you guys. So looking at this picture, I was just like, maybe she shouldn't have went back on baddies, because I'm not saying rub people the wrong way. I don't think she rubbed people the wrong way, but it just put her in that baddies BGC type of box again. So it's like, it's hard to get out of that. Once you're in that, it's like extremely hard to get out. That's why I'm like, anytime me trying to do reality shows, you guys are always like, oh, do reality shows. It's gonna have to be a good one for me to even think about hopping on there, because them stuff lives around forever. Like, I could delete this YouTube and nobody, like, people will still remember that I was doing this, but like, people will barely have footage of it. You get what I'm saying? But this television and network stuff, it lives around forever. Like, you can never get rid of it. So I feel like she could do, she could have done really, really better. She could still do it now, but like with this whole baddies image, I feel like it would be hard. Just my opinion. I don't know. What you guys think? Y'all think Jayla should have still did baddies? Natalie's hilarious. Am I pulling up to the Baddies West audition? No, we on a whole nother different coast, baby. Whole nother different coast. So I agree, she's beautiful, definitely. And she also replied back to some people, because they were wondering why didn't she do America's Next Top Model. She's tweeted that she auditioned twice and did not make it. Another BGC girl who auditioned and didn't make it either was Camilla. So there's a clip out there of her auditioning, and I think her getting cut like towards the end and stuff. So that's kind of like a funny tidbit if you guys didn't know. All right. So next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Justin's Cabaret. Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the diamonds. Give me rubies, baby. Take me on Dash Street. I'm about to go shopping. Okay. So y'all, there's trouble in the cabaret, in the words of Jordan. There's trouble brewing in the cabaret. A lot of the girls are unfollowing, unfollowing. Okay. So it seems as if, shout out to Public Notice, the cabarets are going at it. Diamond and Raven unfollowed each other, and Raven and Lollipop refollowed each other, and they've been subtly subbing each other. So Raven tweeted, if you always have fallouts with everyone, you got to start looking at yourself. And then Black Diamond said, depend on my own hand. Y'all know Black Diamond. She's a Black Diamond. You get? So she also retweeted, Ari said, we not beefing. I love her. I'm just straight on her. I really felt that. Then Raven said, it's always you, never them. Right? And then Lollipop, aka Candy and Steak, said, baby, I'm very fond of the word God don't like ugly, and karma will always surely spin your block without hesitation. Cause I look good. Okay, Lollipop. He said these will always talk bad about you, all the while they doing low budget for pennies. Hashtag Johnson's Cabaret. And as you guys can see the whole unfollow chart on the screenage right here. Okay, you guys can see it on the screenage right there. And look at Henny in the comments, you guys cackling and laughing. Something that Milan mentioned during the live, he was saying, how come Johnson's Cabaret hasn't started production? How come they haven't started heavily filming? I think they filmed a little bit here and there, but like they haven't heavily filmed, right? So when he said that, he was just like, cause they're allegedly suing. They're suing. I was like, that is true. Cause it's like, why haven't they come? Cause it's like Baddies ended. They're already casting for Baddies West. You get what I'm saying? Baddies, Bad Boys LA stopped. They're already casting for Bad Boys Houston. Justin's Cabaret stopped. And then it's kind of like, we don't really hear anything. It's cricket. So it's like, what's going on? My Girl season 3 Baddie is in the house.
It's the baddies.
It's the baddies.
I'm so mad. YouTube is gonna make me mad if they don't give me the notifications when you're live, because I just
listen. They be hating on the kid.
They sure are. I literally just happened to look at it. I'm like, you've been alive for 45 minutes. It's always when I'm too, because when I'm at work, that's when they want to tell me you're doing something. But anyway, okay, so I saw like a little bit of what you're talking about, but I'll just comment on what you just said. So I don't think they're filmed. I thought they filmed for a little bit, like right when she was touring or something. And
I
they were
could
doing
have
like
sworn that they did.
Yeah. They said that sorry, I'm smoking. They said that they had started filming. So I'm confused. Maybe they just all had a really big falling out. Jocelyn was probably knocking people's heads sideways. Somebody probably coughed in her the wrong way, and it just went down. You know what I'm saying? I knew you ain't coughing at me.
Right.
So, but now they're probably trying to come up with a different concept because it's probably just you fell out with the last 3 you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what more are you going to do? You know, I mean, like, we're not just going to, I don't know if there's another level. Like, I feel like if she had another season of trying to pick girls, it's going to be not, I don't want to use the word bottom of the barrel, but like, it's just going to be like, you know how Bad Girls Club always got kind of worse with every season because people were just coming on just to be that character. It wasn't authentic anymore.
Yes.
Like, I feel like now, like, unless you went and handpicked, but I even think if Jocelyn went in the club, what good ass, you know, what was the really good one we like? What Lexi Blow level girl is going to want to go on this show at this point?
That's true.
To get disrespected.
Right. It's good that you mentioned that because I was listening to the Judy and Julie podcast earlier, and she was talking about them bringing BGC back, and she was saying the only way BGC would be great to bring back is if they casted girls, but they didn't tell them what the show was about. Yeah. Because of what you just said, they want to be caricatures of other girls.
It was just I mean, not to go on a BGC tangent, but it got so bad towards it. And it was just like, okay, why were you even you were casted? It's kind of like the Zeus thing. It's like you're casted to start drama when drama is just gonna come naturally. Right. So, by the way, Zeus hired me, season 3 baddie. I'm ready.
She's already hired you guys, so y'all gonna see her on the screen. She's gonna be revealed, you guys.
Hashtag no Sydney Star.
Right. Hashtag no Sydney Star. So you think Jocelyn was hitting the girls with one of these?
What you looking at? I was looking at you on top of it. Bitch, you can look at them like that, but don't you dare look at me like that.
So you think she was hitting her with one of those?
Yes, I do. But speaking of Sydney Star, can I touch on something real quick that I didn't touch on at the after show? What is going on? Zeus had to have paid her because they made it seem like she was going to have a chair at the reunion just to do her like that. They had to have paid her because it gave an acting scene. Like security just seemed like they were irritated. They didn't even want to film the scene. So that kind of seemed real. But it was like, y'all definitely put that she was going to be at the reunion. You didn't say, oh, Sydney made a guest appearance, you know?
Right.
Wasn't that weird? Like, I just felt like that was just very awkward. It was just like, come on, dude.
I do think it was an acting scene because before Natalie went outside, she was like, "Oh, Sydney's here." She was on the phone. She was just like, "Okay, let her get Scotty's check." So
I was like, "What is up with Scotty?"
Right. That's so I'm like, isn't that your friend? But like, whatever. I feel like she knew, like they knew this was all set up. Like Lemmy probably told her, like, okay, Sydney, you're gonna pull up. Okay, you're gonna act like you're gonna go in the reunion, and I want you to stand outside. Natalie's gonna come out, and it's just gonna be a big hurrah. Okay, that's why I feel like he had a conversation with her.
Yeah, because now they're saying she's going to the auditions.
Oh yes. Oh,
okay, and 2 more things I just want to talk about. Okay, I don't know if you talked about this, but I saw Wet's name. I really liked Bobby's stance with the live you posted yesterday with him, Wet, all of them. Him and Davion, you had to go back and forth, but Bobby did seem very grown up, and I do feel like his feelings are probably just hurt because he probably just saw this going a whole different way. Next season, if Bobby needs to cast every guy that is strictly his type.
Yes.
He just needs to strictly his type. Don't bring nobody back from this season unless maybe Trax, because I really think Trax really likes him.
Yeah.
You know
but then again, I feel like Trax is there to promote his musical career.
I don't know, because I feel like they make him sing. He did sing the first few times, but I feel like they make him sing. But the last thing I just want to comment on was the whole, did you talk about the Darrell and Gutta K and Cardi?
Yes.
Okay, so I just feel like, I feel 2 ways about it. One, Milan and Rio, y'all, first of all, was Gutta out like that? Because I was like, Gutta looked like he just stepped outside of his house.
He was getting, he said on the live that he was getting chicken wings, y'all. It wasn't a club. People think that was just partying in the club, and it was like, ooh, ooh. And then, no, that boy it was late night. Gutta said it was 4 a.m. and he was getting chicken wings, and they made him get wings and get on top of that car.
That's what I'm saying. So on one hand, if you're outnumbered, and like Gutta said, they got brass knuckles and all this stuff, and I feel like Rio and Milan, y'all are 2 big old men, give them the one. Do one and one, you know, if you really want to be like that. But I do think that his friend should have been about it. But two, I would have started hitting people with that car, baby. I was like, welcome to
You would have
Texas,
reversed.
baby. And two, Milan, stop acting about it, Milan. Stop acting about it, Milan. I mean, I love Milan. I'm not gonna lie, I do love Milan, but we all saw it on TV, whether the editing or whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. I just thought the whole thing was a mess. So, is there anything that you touched on that I didn't talk about?
One thing I wanted to ask you: do you think Miss Nunn was trying to get some of Milan's hot sausage?
What? He said that?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
It's on Instagram. If you guys want to watch Milan's full live, it's not on my channel, but it is on Milan's on his Instagram. He posted the entire live, so if you guys want to watch it. But after this after show.
So she saw the paper magazine and she was trying to jump on that motorcycle?
Right.
Ooh, move out the way, Curtis. Let me shut up before I get kicked off of season 3.
Before you got your lawsuit.
Allegedly.
No, sorry,
allegedly. Anyway, all right, baby, you keep doing your thing.
All right, thank you so much, Sister Betty.
All
right. That's my girl, season 3. Batty in the house. ST sounds so good. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't even talk about. Gutta K is going legal, you guys. So he put out a statement recently about the whole situation, and I'm gonna get back to the Cabaret thing because I have one thing I have to say about the Cabaret thing, and I want to ask if you guys want it or not because y'all know I'm a little over covering Zeus stuff, and I'm about to start covering other stuff besides Zeus stuff. So I want to know if y'all want one last interview from somebody. Okay, he did put out like a statement, you guys, about everything, and it seems as if he's about to go legal eagle. Okay, he's about to go legal eagle. He said, I am speaking out about the situation that just transpired this past weekend on September 25th. In no way, shape, or form, fashion had anything to do with anyone getting set up. I had no knowledge on the situation. I fell victim to violence that situation. The past Saturday, I was set up by someone in Milan's friend group. He called them and said I was there getting food and I was ambushed. I was brutally attacked by Milan, Rio, Ira, and a few other older adults with cameras. It's the shade for me. Older adults. I'm sorry. Listen, when people put out statements, you got to read between. I am interviewing the handler. That's coming. It's about somebody on the Cabaret. But no. When people put out statements, they like to throw little subs in there. You got to read it very carefully because I'm telling you, they'll throw a quick sub in there if you're not quick to catch it. Okay, older adults. That's where I ended up. Where that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And a few older adults with cameras. I was approached as they proceed to jump me. They had chains like brass knuckles. Milan Christopher had a GUN and threatened me during the attack and said, if you want to take it further, then we could, as he lifted his shirt up. I was alone with no help. The club security guards didn't get hurt. I'm guessing they didn't want to do a good job at anything. I'm very scared from the situation of a 38-year-old man alongside with his 30-year-old plus friends. Y'all, this statement, y'all. This statement. Okay, hold on. It's just because of the little stuff that's being said in the statement is just funny to me. Not the situation. I'm not laughing at what happened because it's clearly not. It's not funny because somebody really could have got hurt. But alongside with his 30-year-old plus friends to come with cameras and attack a 22-year-old over TV commentary. I'll be taking their videos to court and pressing charges to the fullest extent. I have been lied on for setting up a fight that I never set up. Milan called his friend to Bad Boys LA to fight, and it didn't go in their favor. So they had another friend in which Milan invited to the Bad Boys LA house party, jumping in the Rio and Jonathan fight. So the next day, Jonathan called and said, I'm on the way over. This has made my rage unspeakable, and I will be seeking a mental health program so I can push back the ill thoughts to Then I'll push the ill thoughts to retaliate due to being publicly. He spelled ill with an asterisk. That's why I was confused. The ill thoughts to retaliate due to publicly assaulted and harassed, let alone humiliated. And then he posted the video. And then the caption says, "Me and my family / team are trying to get the best civil lawyer in ATL. I have video proof, live proof, and I'm going very far with this situation. Lastly, nobody set anybody up. My main issue was lied on about the day after they ambushed Jonathan on the show. Me and Jonathan both multiple times said I never set anyone up, and they still decided to set me up in the wee hours of the morning with brass knuckles and GUN fire. I have no more to say until court. Thanks and have a blessed day. God bless you all." And he included the police emoji. Y'all, see, I'm telling y'all, it's either somebody was gonna get hurt or this was gonna turn legal. And Gutta said, "I'm gonna take the legal eagle side." So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is a little bit scary of him to do? Do you guys think he took the right steps in doing this? I thought nobody was effing with him when it came to how he thought. I do think this makes him look really bad. And the reason why is because it seems as if in the last month, Gutta K has kind of like calmed down. But before then, he was like rah-rah, always on Instagram talking, you know, around when Bad Boys Club was airing and when it started, when it finished airing, he was on Willem's butt, talking crap about Milan, all this stuff. So it's like now you're going to the authorities and the courts about this. It does make him look really bad. Damn, Rod Banks, you put the rat sign. It does make him look really, really, really bad. So it's like now I low-key feel like he lost a little bit of his street cred that he always claims. Janisha, that's the last thing. You predicted it, Tamisha. You predicted it. That's the last thing we're going to talk about. Police a-hole. Oh, a lot of you guys are not feeling Gutta going to the authorities. Wow. Okay. Y'all not feeling him going through the authorities. I see. Fint Life Tale said, "I think Gutta is a little intimidated or scared, but then again, he's a lot bigger than what he used to be. Def can't be going around talking or he's going to get attacked by the people he beef with." Ain't he from Detroit? Nah. I think he's from Florida. I don't think he's from Detroit. Yeah, video confetti. Yeah, damn, you guys are not feeling what Gutta K did, okay? I really feel like he's doing this in order to really protect himself, though. I feel like he's a little scared, but he's really doing it because he doesn't want himself running into them again, and this might happen again. It might end up worse because now they're gonna really want him to get beat up on camera. So I feel like that's what he's doing with that. But you say he's from Flint. Okay, I thought he was from Florida, y'all. Flint, Michigan. Okay, I do remember him mentioning that. That is true. All right, so yeah, the one thing I wanted to mention, you guys, with the Cabaret is, do you guys want an interview from a Lollipop, aka Candy on the Stick, or not? Let me know. Do you guys want an interview with Lollipop, aka Candy on the Stick? Miss, I look good, because I look good. Do you guys want an interview with her? Yes. Marissa said no thank you. Not the no thank you. Oh man, that is hilarious. No thank you. You said no. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll up on my community page. If you guys say yes, majority says yes, I'll do it. Majority says no, then yeah. That would be one of my, not last interviews, but like my last interviews for a while. I'm not gonna cap because like I hate doing them. Because the preparation for it is irritating. Only about the after show though. So this is Jago. I had to pop up on my man say, "Hey, what's up?" Okay, so one last thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was the reunion. So a lot of you guys sent me this, and I felt so bad. But basically, during the reunion, Janisha, and before I play this clip, y'all, Cardi B, y'all, she just called me. She just left me a message, and she says she's apologizing for y'all not hitting that like button. So I don't know.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
Milan, I apologize.
Okay, so she's apologizing on my behalf, you guys. So Janisha, you guys, at the reunion, apparently she smelled an odd odor. Allegedly smelled an odd odor. Okay. A very odd odor. All right, so take a look, you guys, at this quick video, and it is in slow-mo, so you guys can really catch it. Hold on, you guys. All right, let me go back. So people are claiming that the reason but it could have been she didn't want to get hit. But people are claiming it's because of the smell. Let's do it one more time. I really don't think it was because of that, but let's try. What do you guys think? This is horrible. This is really bad. What do you guys think? Even hear her say it stinks. I did hear the audio, but due to copyright purposes, I can't play that. But I did hear Janisha say that allegedly, even though it's on video. I'm still allegedly, right? I don't want to catch a lawsuit. Okay. I seen a clip, and if you listen closely, she said she stinks. The set probably smelled bad. So you're blaming it on the set, you guys? You're blaming it on the set, Elite, really? All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below on all of these topics. I've been on here for an hour, you guys. Y'all have me on here for a minute. Let me know what you guys think about some of these topics down below. What do you guys think about Wet Wet getting her deleted? What do you guys think about Rock's alleged church? What do you guys think about the Cabaret breaking down? Milan's rant, Gutta K going legal eagle. All right, leave your comments down below. Entertainers, we are out, babies.
No personal thing.